Hello everybody, welcome back to another Discovery Kitchen. My name is Sylvia and I'm a registered dietitian, and we've got Chef Mario here.
Hey, how's it going? Happy Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Yes, it's coming up that time of season, so we're gonna have to, let's get cooking. Right?
Yes, and
Getting ready for Thanksgiving.
Yeah, so this month's theme for Discovery Kitchen is Let's Get Cooking, because of all the things that go on in November, doing a lot of cooking in the kitchen. So Mario wanted to do this recipe for this month. And what are we making?
Today, we're going to be making crème brûlée. And I want you to know how simple it really is.
Yes.
And geez, I'm hoping that you will dare to do this because it is so much fun.
Yes.
Don't be intimidated by it. Don't go and have dinner somewhere and pay gods of money, because you can do this for yourself.
Yes, it just takes a little bit of patience, a little bit of some time, but the end product is delicious. Yeah. So let's just jump right in. What's our first step, Mario?
Well, the first step is I'm going to pop this open here.
Perfect.
So that you can see it's a fresh bottle. I didn't sip on it. So
not contaminated.
It's not contaminated. It's clean. Okay.
Water.
Clean water. It's a clean bottle.
Yes.
Okay.
And at home, we have to preheat our oven, right?
Yes, we better turn that oven on to 250, 290.
Ooh, perfect.
It's on. All right, so then now comes the eggs business.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to crack these eggs.
Crème brûlée. Where'd you learn how to make crème brûlée at, Mario?
At the San Antonio Food Bank, and I was working with Chef of the Year, Mr. Chef John McGinty. He was one of my students, believe it or not.
Oh, wow. Full circle.
And he decided that he wanted to be a pastry chef. And I go, well, John, you're in a world of mess because I'm not that great of a pastry chef. But, he's so good, and it's just something he loved to do, that it turned out that he would turn around and, and by the way, after I do those eggs and I get ready.
What's that?
This is heavy whipping cream, 3/4 of a cup, according to the recipe.
Yes, and we'll show the recipe at the end of the video, so you can snap a shot of that and make it at home. And we're gonna get it to boil or simmer?
No, just to simmer.
Simmer, very important.
3/4 of a cup because you don't want it to overcook too much.
Why don't we want to boil it, Mario?
Because then it just burns.
It burns, that's right.
So what we want to do is we want to take the egg out.
You got a
so
hack.
we're going to hack little hack.
Sweet.
So we're stealing a hack from the YouTube thing. So I'm taking the bottle and I squeeze the air out and then it just sucks that egg in.
Oh.
Well, I think this happened to us the last time, but.
Let's see. Okay. Nice.
There
Good
it
job.
is. See, so we have the egg.
Yolk.
Well, yeah. Well, put it there. And then we get the second one.
Wow.
Okay. And then we have that.
Nice.
So that worked. Nice. Okay.
Didn't break or anything.
So I'm gonna get rid of that for now.
Awesome.
We've
Thank
been
you.
boiling some water. So we're gonna turn this off. And this has been cooking, but we're going to add some vanilla.
Ooh. Do you use real vanilla extract?
Yeah, vanilla extract.
Okay.
And I didn't go to Mexico to get it, but it would be nice to get that.
Some imitation vanilla extract, that's good.
Yeah, so now you just wanted to get it to a little simmer.
Yes, not boiling.
Not boiling or nothing.
Very important.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and turn this off. We're going to put our egg yolks back in there.
Awesome. And why do we only use the yolk?
That's what the recipe calls for.
I think it's because the egg yolk is the fattier part. It's creamy.
Yes. And so now we're going to add a tablespoon of the pure cane sugar.
Okay.
Okay. And now we're going to whip it.
Whisk
it while I add in your cream. Okay. You're going to whip while I nay. Whip.
Whip.
While I nay.
You're so hip, Mario.
Just a little bit at a time, because you don't want it to curdle up on you.
Yeah, you might need someone to help you at home, because it's hard to do both of these things at the same time.
Yeah, so just kind of keep mixing, and steadily adding it in there. So find yourself a good partner.
Ooh. Very delicious.
There you go.
Let's see.
Está bueno.
Ooh, this looks good.
So we're there.
Okay,
So now,
that's awesome.
that's it. You can put it right in here.
Okay.
All right. So now I've decided that I'm going to, in order to pour it in here, you want to find yourself a receptacle like this
A receptacle.
that has a little bit of a lip on
Spout,
that,
yeah.
a spout.
Nice.
And I'm going to pour that in there to make it easier to pour so that I do not make a mess.
Good
Okay?
idea, Mario.
So that's added there. Okay, so now you're going to pour, and I'm going to decide that we want to put blueberries.
Blueberries. And what other fruits can you put in there if you
can
don't like
add-
blueberries?
You can add raspberries, blackberries, or no fruit at all.
Is that enough in that one? Or more?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay. And so halfway, a little bit more than
Yeah,
halfway.
like that, and give me on some of this. And the reason why I used, that's good, and you're gonna have one more.
Awesome.
And you know, as rich as this is,
Can we do this one?
or top those
top
off.
these off. Okay.
Yeah. There you go.
Ooh,
Very good.
perfect.
And what's neat about this, and we're done with that,
Thank you.
is you can use just about anything that can go into the oven. And that's what I've done here. So that's why I'm using this one to show you that it can go into I'm
Okay.
leaving one
There's
without
glass, and that's ceramic.
porcelain. yes.
Porcelain.
But it doesn't matter, you know, it's just so that you can turn around and decide what you want to do, if you want to put some fruit in it or not.
Okay, you can leave them plain, right?
Yeah, leave them plain. And then the last thing that needs to happen is, of course,
Oh, yes.
the water that you've been heating up over here.
It's important cooking
it's
technique.
important to add that in there, you know, and you don't wanna get it into the
Be careful.
your
Water in your creme brulee?
No.
No good.
but you do wanna go about halfway almost.
Halfway.
Am
Okay.
I almost there?
Almost. A little bit
A
more.
little more.
I was gonna ask, why do they cook it that way?
Because this way it ensures that all of it is gonna get cooked, you know, so as you stick it into the oven, as this goes into the oven, it begins to cook all the way.
Yes, I think the reason we do water is it helps heat evenly.
Even.
And so the creme brulees don't get burned or don't get heated unevenly. The water helps. It's a medium.
Mm-hmm.
So, very important. You can't cook it any other way. It has to be done this way.
Yes, ideally.
Ideally.
Now, I understand you know, they always come up with hacks,
Right.
you know, and so I understand they can do it in a fry cooker now.
Oh.
Something like that.
Well,
Air fryer then?
yeah, air fryer.
I haven't tried that. I'm old school.
Old school.
And this is the way I would do it
Okay.
if I was you. So as you can see, it's very simple steps.
Yes. So now we got to put in the oven, right?
Now it's got to go in the oven. And then we're going to pull it out of the oven after
Yes.
it's been in there it's going to be in there about maybe 45 minutes or so. But until it no longer is moving, like see, this is moving.
Till it's firm
Till it's firm.
and doesn't move.
And this right now is moving, so it's
Okay.
got to go in the oven.
So let's
cook.
put it in the oven
And we're
and
gonna
we'll
put it in
bring
the
out
oven.
our finished product.
Okay, here we go. And here we go.
Ooh, we also cleaned our space so you
We
can see
cleaned
our
space.
the
And
last
you can
step.
see it's not moving anymore. It's nice and solid.
Yes.
It's had time to chill. I recommend overnight, but at least 1 hour. Okay.
Good stuff.
So then,
What's
Miss
our last
Sylvia,
step?
2 more steps. You gotta
Okay.
put some of this raw cane on, coat it.
This is brown sugar?
No, this is raw cane.
Raw cane sugar, okay.
Be not afraid.
Be not afraid. I'm all trying to put as little as possible, but
No, señorina.
I need to be generous.
Thank you very much. I like.
How many?
I like generous
All of 'em?
people. I like generous people.
All right, boom.
All right, boom. So.
All right. Now this
Evenly
last step is
divided.
caramelization.
Now comes the caramelization. So we have our little toy. Okay, again, this requires adult supervision. So anyway, they sell these at.
Awesome.
So you're ready to go, Miss Sylvia, and if you maintain staying on top of this. There you go. Just keeping your distance. There you go. Está bueno. Starts to cook. Very good. And now you're caramelizing the tops.
Wow.
You have 2 more to go. Very good, Miss Sylvia. You're doing good.
Oh, wow. There we go.
And now we're just going to shut
Turn
you
off.
off.
Thank you,
and
sir.
Take this away.
That was fun.
So you don't turn any fires on. It's a little warm, a little caliente.
Yes, that was really fun. I would make creme brulee just to do that end part.
In part, I'm going to
Let's, yes.
spoons. I
Awesome.
want to be spoons. Here.
Well, thank you for sharing this recipe, Mario.
Yeah, this is a fun thing to do. Really.
I know, it really gets into you in the spirit of let's get cooking. There's a lot of things that go on here, a lot of things to measure, whisk, pour. It gives you all the things that cooking, normally entails.
And it's so much fun. And you know what?
Yeah,
it
it's
tastes
fun.
so delicious.
It really does.
It really does. And so what I've done here, some have blueberries, some don't. So if you don't like blueberry, you can replace it with raspberries. Dice up some peaches if you want.
Ooh, yeah.
Strawberries. You know, you can use any kind of fruit that you want, dried fruits if you wish. But the thing is, it's the holiday season. We're talking November.
Yes.
And it's time to let's go cooking.
Yes.
So try something different, a little holiday dessert, maybe something while you're just visiting with friends and family. Voila. Impress a little bit, okay?
But that's awesome. Thank you so much, Mario. And we'll catch you guys next time on our next Discovery Kitchen.
Yes, from our Discovery Kitchen to your casa. Enjoy.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.